Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Timberborn, episode 2. This is going to be the second and last episode of this little mini-series. It's a really fun game, but it's a little light on content right now, so I just want to show you some of the other features that we didn't see in episode 1, and then probably come back to this one later in development. I think it's probably a good idea. A few people mentioned something that I was thinking as well, and that is, why are they beavers? Like, it's cute and it's fun, but beavers, like, they build on the water and they build dams and stuff, and if you kind of take away the fact they're beavers, you've just got a really sort of relatively simple city builder here at the moment. So I definitely think that developers need to look into that. They have said that they are working towards dams and some other features, but I definitely think that, yeah, a little bit more of the sort of bringing the water into the place would be a good idea. But there are a few features that we haven't seen yet that I want to take a look at today. Forester is getting working, but we can't do Forester until we have planks, and to get planks we need to build a carpenter. There we go, and also that requires power. So I won't lie to you, this is actually the second time I've done this. The audio, my microphone messed up on the first time, so I'm actually sort of redoing this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is place down a carpenter building here, and then we're going to give it a path to it, like that. Now this building needs to be powered, and to power it we use water wheels. Now this is cute. This is actually a really cool system and how they work the power in this. So water wheel, and what we're going to do is we're going to say our water wheel can go. Can it go there? It can't go there, but it can go there. But it can probably go here as well, right? Okay, so here is a good spot for a water wheel, I think, and you'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to place that down. Excuse me. Now, each of our water wheels, they need power to be running from there to there, but it isn't really power in as much as there isn't really any electricity moving around. What happens is you are physically going to be rotating logs and cogs to get power to where it needs to be. You're going to be moving kinetic energy. So this water wheel will spin, and then we need to actually build a shaft off this water wheel, like so, to around about here, and you can see, look, the little blue thing there will actually connect it up to that building, and then we just need a corner one. There we go. Oh, that's... No, I don't think I've done that right, have I? Hold on. Yes. Try that again. There we go. And you'll actually see as the water wheel turns around, it turns all of these, which turns the cog, which turns this, which turns the cog, and that's how it works. And I like that. And it has a cool feature. It's a physical item that you've got to work around when it comes to building. You actually see it. There we go. This thing now has power. And now has 50 power. And somebody's working in there. No, not yet. Building less workers, building less materials, construction less materials. Yeah, we need to get somebody working in here. But I'm hoping they will soon. We have space for people. And the other thing that I didn't realise is that a lot of the buildings can be built upwards, such as these houses. So I want to come back into paths and structures, and we want to unlock some of these here, the footbridge and the wooden stairs, because you can do some really cool stuff with them. And again, I don't think I really saw all of the features that I wanted to in this first episode. So there we go. Gamiro is now working and creating some planks, I hope. And as the planks get created, they're going to go there, and that's going to help us replant trees, and therefore have more trees to cut down, I guess. Food-wise, how are we doing? We've got berries, we've got some carrots, and we've got some grilled potatoes. So we're not doing awful on the food front. So the other thing I'm going to do then is come in and delete some buildings. I'm going to get rid of you. Okay, and I'm going to re-put you down there. And this seems silly, but you will see why we're doing this later on. Okay, so I'm going to put you down there. And I'm going to delete you. Oh, that means we've got people on the floor now, which is unfortunate. I'm going to delete you. And I'm going to put you in there. And then we'll put another house in there as well. Okay. And I want to move these around, and you will see why later on, why we want to move stuff around. Now, we're really running low on logs, so I wonder if we're going to start up another logging area over here. Now, I've got a feeling we're going to need a labour flag, Because, yeah, because currently, where does our Labour flag go to? Labour House comes to here. So, yeah, so we're missing out on a lot of trees here without a Labour flag. So I'm going to put you here. And next to you, we'll have a forester. No, not a forester, sorry. Oh, no, we don't need anything to actually cut trees down. They do it themselves, right? They're beavers, of course. So, yes, cut down all trees and plants in that area there, not those. Don't worry about those just now. There we go. Anyone who's free now will start restocking. But there we go. The forester now is in. And I hope doing that. And then we can also set it to auto-cut mature trees. That's good. Okay, so the power is in. That power is producing some planks. That planks we use there. So the main thing we need now is science. We have 70 science points. So I'm going to unlock the stairs. Yes. Okay. And they're not going to be much use at the moment until we've got the footbridge. But you'll see why later on. It's very neat. Very neat that we've got stairs and footbridges. We've got plenty of space for adults to move into. They're all going to go and chill out now. I do wonder whether they're all getting rested. Let's have a look at night time. Comfort 17, yeah. So they're not quite getting the nutrition. Carrots, I think, provide that second level of nutrition. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's only grilled potatoes. We have some potatoes that should be there tomorrow. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, they've all gone to sleepy sleeps. Carrots are getting built. They're grown even. Okay. Okay, there we go. Potatoes coming in there. That should make some nice grilled potatoes. Got lots of logs and a fair few planks as well. Okay, this is good. I'm tempted to build another farm then, I think. Let's build another potato field. There. There we go. We are at 100% capacity on that thing there. That's fine. We're not here, so you can start filling that up. There we go. They're all chilling. Again, days are going quick at the moment. Building lacks workers. Well, you need to hurry up and have some babies then. I don't think there's anything I can do to necessarily speed that process up. It seems to me that they just produce them when they like. I'm quite flippant about the whole thing, actually. Okay. Otherwise, we look like we're doing okay. Good. I want to get lots of planks and lots of logs, and I really need to increase his science. I'm tempted. See, the problem is building lacks workers. Yeah, we need some more. We need some more folks. Oh, Mum. We need some more babies. Let's get making them beaver babies. I think the problem might be that there isn't actually any space. There's 16 of 18 adults, but 2 of 9 children. And I'm worried that that means that we've got 18 out of 18 spaces. I don't know, it's a little bit weird to read. So I'm going to try building some more houses and see if that makes them start to expand. And here's the reason why I built the houses the way I did. Is because if we now go to housing and we can put down... Have we got enough science points for that thing yet? We really need that. 120, no. Okay, well, we can hope. Because you can actually place these houses up on here, look. Up on top. And it's really quite fun. So... what I'm going to do is put a few of them up here in places that are actually a little tricky to get to, but at the moment they are a little tricky to get to. But you'll see in a moment that this is actually pretty cool. Now, will they get up there and build them? I feel like they do build them. Yeah, okay. So that one's telling me there's no way up to it, but interestingly, that one's okay. Is it just because it knows there's space outside of the door, I guess? So I'm hoping that starts to produce more beavers. But we really need that science to get to 120 so we can have footpaths. But we can start working on stairs. So the reason I wanted to show you this is because what we can do is put things like this around. Yeah. One there. And it just makes for a much more interesting looking space. So as soon as we've got those points, we can start filling them out with footpaths, and they run around the person and they're into everything, and it really kind of opens the game up a little bit, to be honest, because again, in that first episode it did kind of seem to be a little bit City Builder 101, but I don't think I've ever seen this before, where the houses are not just sort of like TARDISes that people can go into. You can build on top of them, they can walk around on top of them. There you go, a little baby one there just then. It's really quite a neat feature. Unfortunately, the science points do take a hell of a long time to come in. 3 more science, we can get our footbridge, and then we can join all of these up and make it look cool. We're not going to get any science today, look. Lazy sciences. Okay, we can clear the cutting of that. There's a few more over there. I mean, we have loads of logs in stock. I am tempted to forest this area as well, though, just to kind of make sure we really keep on top of it. Woodworking, a forester. Like, if we stick a forester there, I think that's a pretty good spot for one. And then we'll take a row there. 16, 17. So we still haven't got that many more people, but we now have the science we need. So let's unlock that. There we go. And now what we can do is start to join all of these up. And they can go underneath them. That's not a problem. They can go, like I say, over the top of them. And I think it's quite a fun way of building up. Look at that. It's cool, right? I'm going to put some there just because I can. Haven't really got that much space. But now, like, I know that this is a thing. I would probably have, built differently, bearing that in mind. But I think it's okay. It's fun. Last thing I would like to have is these gable roofs, just to kind of finish off some of the buildings. I think they would look cool. Who lacks workers? This farm has still got nobody to work on it. But I mean, there's plenty of space now. You should be producing babies. You should be producing babies. They don't seem to produce them very quickly. It seems to be that any babies that do come along are just sort of replacing old dead beavers. So I don't know. There we go. That's working, but nobody's working there. So you're just sat around. I wonder if it's worth not saying you can work there for a bit, because we've got 5 of you working there. 2 of you there. I mean, the reason I've got that there is because it's cutting off. You're only really gaining those few extra trees. No, do you know what? We'll get rid of that, because that gives us 2 people to play around with staff wise. There we go. The potatoes are on now, but still that one not being worked. Okay, that's fine. That'd be really nice if we could do that. Can we maybe knock that down to 4, and then somebody will go in there, right? Perfect. There we go. There's people moving around. There's people collecting wood. Like, storage is full, so I'm not too worried about that. But now we can say, with this building system in place now, I realise that we can put these on top of each other. No, can we not do that? Oh, of course not, because we need to cut down all the big trees. There we go. Off you go. There we go. And there's now storage space. We've also got that one, scaffolding, which I think we could put that there, and we could have another storage unit there with like a stairs up to this one. You know, really open the height up. But that's cool, right? I like how the power works. The only thing I will say about the power at the moment is I think there's only this building and maybe like the carousel that needs it. Campfire, we have the temple. I mean, we're way off any of that. I don't think we're going to see any of these. 700 science points. That would take a million years. I mean, I'm on ×7 speed and we've got 50. since unlocking that platform. So yeah, I do think science points are a little slow right now how they come in. But yeah, that scaffolding, can you walk under it? You can build a walkable on and underneath platform. Why are they only 7? Why aren't they 8? What are you not getting? Social and thirst. I mean, maybe another campfire is needed. So they've all got somewhere to go. We could totally put another campfire in over here. I don't think it'd be much of a problem. We'll do that. Just get rid of that one berry. There we go. And then we'll have a path. Where's the path coming? There. Oh, we need to clear that out as well. Put the path there. There we go. We've got 2 campsites now. You can come and have a little chill out on tonight. We've got 72 points. Yeah, I want that gable roof. Gable roof. That's the last thing I want to do. I know it sounds ridiculous. Genuinely, the last thing I want to do is put some cool looking roofs on stuff. So if we can't really put it on those lower down ones. Because what have I done here? Why is there a thing there? That's not needed at all. Well, I'll tell you what then. Let's make it needed. Let's get rid of that and put in footbridges there. There you go. And then when they get around to building them, it's a useful building again. But there we go. The roofs look good, don't they? I like those. So yeah, I think, like I said, there's a few more things we can tick off. You know, temples, printing presses, carousels, and all they really do is they're going to be filling up these. There's an level extra nutrition that's from a bakery. There's a knowledge from a library. There's a spirituality from a temple, and then ore is from 3 statues you can build. But like 1,000, 2,500, 8,000. So now I did realise while I was waiting for that to tick over, I most likely can build more research stations and increase that science number coming in. But it still does seem to be a little bit of a everything's up and running, so just let it go and just sit and earn science points. You know, that seems to be the only thing we're doing now, and that's not the most interesting gameplay loop. But again, you've got to bear in mind this is very early access, really. So I definitely think the foundation here is for a good game. I really like the power system, and I really like the modular housing that I don't think we saw in episode 1, and I think they are 2 features that are definitely worth pushing forward with. But I would like to see a bit of a refinement as to, at the moment there's entropy, right? Like I could walk away now and come back, and there would be like 1,000 science points just sat there if I came back in 2 hours. I don't really see any reason why, once I've got enough food coming in, and it does seem to be that they only they only produce babies up to a point of being full. So yeah, there's no reason why I can't just sort of leave it running, and that's never great if you can do that with a game. So that's what I think they need to work on there, is removing that sort of entropy. But otherwise, great start, and I look forward to seeing this one develop and checking it out in the future. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, be good.